Hello and welcome to Liminal Sovereignty. Happy New Year! Today we're going to be doing a year ahead spread. And this is typically something I do before the year. And I just wanted to share with you the way I go about doing it. If you're interested, I did print out a little spreadsheet so that everybody could tag along, just follow along. And you guys can fill out your own what it is that you got. The link should be in the description box below. But let's go ahead and dive in. The way I do my year ahead spread, I like to go with things that are aesthetically pleasing. So the cards that I have here, I decided on these 4 decks I used the tea leaf tarot deck, and I only use the months of the year. So that way it's easy to follow. And then I like to do a mind, body, spirit spread for each month. And these are the decks that I used for the mind. It's the Shine from the Inside Oracle deck. And for the body, I use this really cute Spooky Tarot deck. And then lastly, for the spirit, I use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck from Vanessa Samaya. She's also a YouTuber, so you probably know her. Let me just kind of show you. I'm not sure if this table that I have in front of me is large enough to do the entire month. I already pre-shuffled each one of my cards, which was a good thing because I had just done this with friends yesterday and some of the cards got mixed up within the decks. It happens. What I'm doing here is using the tea leaf tarot decks. I would just do January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to spread this all out, especially not with all the cards. So it's okay. What I'll do instead is I will still use these. I'll put them back together. And what I'll do instead is just do a spread for every single month that there is. And what I'll also do is set up my camera so that you can see an aerial view of the cards. So I'll be right back. I was able to move some things around so that you guys can have an aerial view as well as watch me while I'm flipping through these cards. Now, what I was saying before is instead of doing the whole spread on one table, if you have the space, that's great. It's fun. It kind of gives you an overview of what to expect for the year. But also if you don't, then you can do it this way, like I'm doing. When I'm with my friends, we're usually on the floor on a blanket, and then, we do that. All right, so I'm going to show you what I do if I'm just going to do a month at a time. So I will take this one, January, and I have said this is going to be my mind, body, and yeah, this is why I had it like this. Spirit. Wow. Alrighty. The month, it's January. For the mind, we see step out of your comfort zone and try new things. For the body, which, for my personal goals is not so much to go to the gym all the time, but to go to the gym and to definitely eat healthy. Eating healthy for me is like more important. And then for spirit is the lovers. And I feel like this one is telling me to basically understand the duality within myself, to love myself as well as embrace myself. So I am looking forward to that. This is essentially how the spread goes. Now, let's say I'm going to pull, we're doing this for every month, and let's say another month comes up and it's not what I would consider a happy month or a good month or something like this. I would remember that this is a year's worth of divination, and it's extremely unlikely that how the year starts from today's perspective is going to end in today's perspective. We have free will. We make choices all the time that change our paths in life. And of course, things happen that are out of our control that can also do the same thing. So when I'm divining that far out, I'm always conscious of my expectations. And I just wanted to get back to you because I just realized that I might not have said what you should do if you are doing the full year spread. If you have the space and you're doing the full year spread, then it's pretty intuitive. You kind of just go ahead and use each card in each deck and you lay out your spread. However, if you're doing it month by month individually, you know, should you take the cards out from each month and set them aside, or should you put them back into the deck? And what I do, since I'm trying to fill out my little sheet here as to for the whole year ahead spread, I would put the cards back into the deck. I don't have space right here to lay everything out, and I could set the cards aside, but I like to put the cards back into the deck because I feel like it's, if they turn up again, and mine have turned up more than once, it seems more like confirmation towards whatever it is that I'm doing. And I think it kind of works for this, but it is up to you if you're doing the whole year spread all at once, or if you're doing it individually because, like me, you don't have the space to do it all at once. I think I would just put the cards back into the deck, reshuffle them for each month, and then if they come back up, go ahead and write that down and write down what you think it means. Also, I just want to let you know, like underneath where it says there's space to write down for each card what each card is, on the bottom is a reflection portion. I think it'd be nice to go back at the end of the month and just reflect on what has happened that month and how those cards relate. All right, I will see you next time, and I hope that kind of clears that up in case you were confused. All right, I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I will try to get to you. I hope you like this. And of course, I wish everyone here a very happy, a very prosperous, a very fortunate and abundant 2024. I will see you around.